Hey guys.
Two witnesses stood before the Sanhedrin and gave a testimony that established the beginning of a new month. Prior to this, they have just been automatically setting that date and going with it off their calendar. They were not establishing it based on two witnesses. This just happened Thursday. The setting of the new month by witnesses is
Okay, so that was 2 years ago, and I want to mention something here. Um, Two witnesses, to establish the calendar. That hasn't happened for 2,000 years. Well, a spotting of the new moon, at 6%, the naked eye can see it. But let me just go back to what happened more recently. That's really awesome. Um, the the red heifer, on August 28th. Prior to that 1 month, July 27th, you had a blood moon. Blood moons are important. It's a warning to the Jewish nation. It's a warning. But then August 28th, you had, and that blood moon, you can mention that in Acts 2:19 and Joel 2:30, um, and in Revelation as well. But the red heifer was born. This thing's needed for their purification process. A female red heifer, it's used like 2.5 years uh, into its life, and you include the conception date as well. Um, this red heifer is needed for purification process. For example, if someone bumps into a dead person over there in Israel, a Jewish person, you need a red heifer in order to bump into. I'm saying, if you're in a hospital and someone's leg fall off the gurney or whatever, going down to the morgue, you touched by the leg of this red heifer. It's a really bad thing in their religion that they can't have that happen. It's something it needs a red heifer to remove that off of them. So anyway, this red heifer was certified by the Sanhedrin, and it was the Temple Institute. They have said this is their 10th red heifer. There's only been 9 in their history. So last one was 2,000 years ago. So here's something else 2,000 years ago. They haven't. They're dedicated the altar with part of an animal. Didn't light up for 10 times, by the way. They try to light this altar up, but they try to light it up after 10 times. You think they would get a clue, but they didn't. So they also threw a grain offering on it, on this altar dedicated for the third temple. So they're going to have their third temple, and be ready. The Messiah is coming, y'all.